Hello, everybody. You are in a new room because I'm making dinner. So I figured I had some things to do later. I am going to be prepping dinner, and I figured, hey, I'm going to go and prep dinner with all my friends. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Um, and I don't have, do I have a, no. My glasses are dirty. I can't clean them. What are we making? Ben sent me a recipe, and I told him I'd make dinner tonight. We are having, and yes, I know that I'm like 2 hours early. 11, 12, 1, 2. 11, 12, 1. Yeah, 2 hours early. Whatever. It is what it is. What are we having for dinner? I have to pull it up. We are having the Weight Watchers recipe for slow cooker chicken taco soup. Sounds good. So I was just like, I'm going to go cut. Have nothing else to do. Well, I have a lot of things to do. I've actually. There's a dog walking by. You guys. Hey, 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 I'm trying to do a live. Thank you. Hey, you're being rude to our guests. Ozzy. Um, Dog's walking in the back. I'm also having a Mountain Dew Code Red. It's my second favorite Mountain Dew. I'm making slow cooker chicken taco soup. We'll see if it's good. We've never had it. But I had to go to the grocery store. So the funny thing is, when I go out of town, Ben doesn't go to the grocery store. I don't think we've had groceries for like 2 weeks because I've kind of been gone. And so I went to the grocery store, but then like it's $130 later because I'm walking down the aisle going, oh, I'm going to get that. Oh, I'm going to get that. Case in point, I had to walk by Arizona iced teas. Oh, I think I need 2 of those. They're only $1. I actually will always buy them because I saw this interview that the president of the company did. And, they're only 99 cents for like the big one. And basically it was like, I don't care if I'm losing money, not increasing the prices. All of these people supported me when I was a small business. And I'm going to continue to support them back by not increasing our price. So now every time I see it, I buy it. I also got stuff for sandwiches. So I will be making sandwiches for lunch. This recipe is very hard. It's some chopped up frozen onions. Oh, have you ever seen these? These are veggie tots. I'm going to also have these with my sandwich for lunch, but I got to put this in the freezer. I never see them. I'll report back. I forgot I got things that had to go in the fridge. I also got creamer for my coffee. Let's see. Did I plan for additional meals? I usually do, but I did not. And I wouldn't even say it was massive shopping. I just bought like the $9 bread. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for things. I was like, ooh, that's going to be good with my, I have some jam that I want with butter. I also got a pound of cheese, but then also got a block of cheese because I like to eat cheddar cheese, like block cheddar cheese. I cut it in slices and I eat it with popcorn. I know I'm weird. I think we all know that. If you're on this channel, you know that. I needed to restock Tabasco sauce. This is going to be good in my soup tonight. And let's see what else is in here. Oh, I got pasta because I bought a lot of mozzarella when Barb and Mickey were here because we were making pizzas, and I don't know what to do with mozzarella cheese other than a pasta bake. Like, what else do you use mozzarella cheese in? Oh, and Ben needed honey, or Justin's honey peanut butter. I tried the veggie nuts and tater tot casserole. My husband wasn't impressed. I didn't mind them. Better in the air fryer. So that I'm going to air fry them. Definitely. Oh, I forgot to hit go live over on Instagram. Those people just missed out on so much. So I am a recipe. I'm not a recipe follower. I'm a recipe. Oh, that sounds good. So if it says like a cup of corn, I'm just going to put the whole bag of corn in. And I'm going to put the whole bag of onions in. And I'm going to put the whole. I was supposed to get a bag of, this is 12 ounces. That's, I might not put it, that would be a lot of onions. Let me see. I'm supposed to have 2 cups of corn. I don't think this is 2 cups. 12 ounces. Ben said he bought corn. We're gonna find out. I don't see any. Well, I'm glad I bought corn. Well, I'm glad I bought corn because he said that he bought corn. There's no corn in there. All right, so what? Let's see. I need 2 cups of corn. We'll put the whole bag. This is fun, kind of cooking. This is the new Adam So Cooks. All right, so the first thing, I chopped up all of that corn. This makes me think of Mickey. It was probably grown on her property. All right, and then I need 2/3 cup of onions. I guess I'm not putting the whole bag. I don't mind onions, though. I mean, they're going to be cooked for so long. Okay, that was more than 2/3 of a cup, but whatever. And I was supposed to get a cup of, like, frozen peppers. Have you ever seen frozen red peppers? I feel like I've never seen that. Oh, there's the corn. Found it. I don't think a soup can ever have too much corn. All right, and then I have to cut some bell peppers. Love all the different breads we get. I love all the different breads. I need to make some more bread. I was making sourdough for a while, but then I let my starter die when I was traveling. And now it's just like, I don't have the starter, but I want it, but I don't want to have to babysit it. I need one of those things. Fridge. Oh my gosh. Also, I have a question. I'm somebody that if it says to use water, I never use water. It's always some kind of stock. Are you guys like that too? I love the angle of the screen because you can't see all of our things that we've washed and left out on the counter. It's just a little too high, and that's perfect. Let's see. Our husband's wonderful cook. Bangers and mash sounds so good. Onion gravy. I would love a vintage sourdough starter. You can write to. There's one of the like the Oregon Trail something, and they'll send you sourdough starter that was like dates back to the Oregon Trail. Somewhere in Oregon, you can do that. But you just send them a self-addressed stamped envelope. Now, I love a bell pepper. And like I could eat a bell pepper like a apple. And a matter of fact, when I was a child, I used to. Look at that. Look at how perfect that is. Oh, I'm amazing. So usually when I have bell peppers, I eat the bottom part. It asked for red, but I also got an orange. Let me see how sweet the orange is. Probably eating on my live is not a good idea. Although there's people that just do that and they make a lot of money. Do I know how to tell male and female peppers apart? I do not. I love this soda. I don't buy soda that often, but Mickey and Barb are coming over. And Mickey likes a soda. She likes a Diet Pepsi. And she likes a Moscow Mule. Although she didn't drink it all while she was here. Not that she's like a big drinker. She has her own Moscow Mule cups here. I'm going to have way more bell pepper than I'm supposed to, but whatever. I'm trying to think. Oh, I do have a big announcement. We'll get to. I'll show off the fabric. I got a fabric shipment when I got home. But we all know that I have the ASF codes. Somebody the other day was like, "Where don't you have a code?" The ASF has over it. Most of you know that Superior Threads and Connecting Threads are sister companies. Well, they have extended the ASF 10 discounts from Superior Threads to Connecting Threads. And we had a chat. I was chatting with them about it. And I wanted to make sure it went into effect. And I did test it out yesterday. And it works. So if you happen to be getting some Connecting Threads exclusive fabric, that ASF 10 will save you 10% off of your order. Now, I don't know if it works on sales stuff. I hope so. That would be awesome. I love when they have their finishing sales. I know one just finished. I need a way to keep my cutting boards from moving. Let's see. Also, did you know that the number one reason for somebody getting hurt in the kitchen is bad knife skills? Practice your knife skills. What else is going on? I do have a big box of fabric that I'm going to open after I get this started. But I was like, oh, this needs 7 hours, and now we're not eating until 6. I like to eat at 4:45. Oh, a damp. I put a dish towel under my board, but I didn't know it was supposed to be damp. I will have to try that. I don't think I like cutting bell peppers because the skin. Although I did sharpen this knife last time I used it, so it's nice and sharp. All right. So I have 2 cups. Yeah, wink. 2 cups of corn, wink. And a cup and a half of bell pepper. I think I have more bell pepper than corn, honestly. And I have 2/3 of onions. In case anyone is following along, somebody's going to run out to the grocery store. Now, I call it the grocery, and my friend makes fun of me because I don't say grocery store. I usually just say I'm going to the grocery. Is that weird? Probably. All right, so that's done. Get my cutting board. Also, do you have 75 cutting boards? Because I do. That's probably going to fall. What's next? Gotta look it up. Chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, and salt. I did. Okay, so I was at the store and I'm like, I know I just bought garlic powder. And I stood there and I'm like, if I leave and I don't have it, you really need it for a taco soup. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I bought it. I bought it. And I just bought another one. I rolled the dice, but I rolled it the wrong way. Dumb. Chili powder. Now, when we're talking chili powder, we do a lot of like spice in this house. We get the Costco size. Let's see. 2 tablespoons of chili powder. 1 and 2. And a tablespoon of cumin. You can never have too much cumin. There we are. And some salt. We are. Ben likes things really salty. I'm not a like salty person. Hi, Mickey. Mickey's in Florida. Mickey, we're making soup. I don't know how loud this is. Oh, I forgot the garlic powder. How much? 1 tablespoon. Ooh. Ben's not a fan of things that are too garlicky. We'll see what he says about this. One of my little tricks, my tips and tricks is when I like the where's my thing? So 2 things. When I was in Costco in Hawaii, they had this. This is my favorite stuff. This is better than bouillon things. We have like 7 different flavors in there. Hi, Monica. I'm making taco soup. So I was in Hawaii and I bought 2 of these because at Costco they were like $8 and I paid $9 for the little jars. But they exploded because of the pressure. So just keep that in mind if you're like me buying it in Hawaii. I always heat up my water and then I will put my tablespoon in the water and then scoop out my better than bouillon, and that always works really well. Let's see. I need my beans, my salsa. I need this double roasted, or I just needed roasted tomato salsa. I mean, that's a cop-out right there, but whatever. Oh, don't give us tomorrow. I've been listening to Urinetown the musical, and now I have it stuck in my head. Some of you know I used to be a thespian. I used to do acting. I was an actor. I'm still an idiot. Now, a lot of times I wonder why you guys watch me. I also put some hot water at the very end, and then I shake these up. And then I get all of it. All right. I need 2 cups of water. I gotta go back to my thing. I did not buy any cheese. I forgot to rinse my tables on. You know, weird. The 2 cups of water are not listed on the recipe in the recipe itself. And like in the ingredients is. I'm mixing up my better than bouillon in hot water. Chug water chili powder. I'm gonna check that on Amazon. Chug water chili powder. I'm gonna think about. Christina, I think I said Mickey didn't drink while she was here, other than her sodas. Everybody had our coffee in the morning, but Mickey had her soda. So cute, my friend. Now, okay, I hate handling chicken. Lisa, welcome. It's your first time watching me live, and you're still here. I can't wait until after Australia so I can share the projects I've been making. I just finished another one this morning. Came out so good. Came out so good. All right, I hate handling chicken. Like, I'd put gloves on if I could. Also, like, now we don't eat a lot of thighs. Should I leave do I leave the fat on? Should I take the fat off? What do you guys do? Do you leave the fat on? I don't see. I will always trim it all off. This is why I like to be a vegetarian. I didn't have to deal with the chicken. I have scissors. We're going to use the scissors. I know that fat is flavor. There's just something about it. And then I go, after I eat or I cook with chicken, everything in the room gets what's the word? Sterilized. Come in with my Loristar. I do clean the counters with my Izzy. I haven't thought about doing it after the chicken, but usually I just spray it with Lysol. Let's see. And this is the last. Oh, I have to put my beans in, and then it's ready, and then I can eat at 5:30. Now I really do like to eat at 4. A lot of our neighbors are like, "Why do you live here?" Because there's a lot of older people we love, and our joke is like, we are always the first ones asleep and the first ones up in the morning. I want to eat. I want to get the sundown special. There's a place that does like a sundown happy hour at 3:30 or something like that. It's something very, very early. And I would love that. It just makes it time, like, if you need to have ice cream at 7, you're not full still. You know? You know, working on something while you're on a live, you don't get to read the screen as much. Steve cuts off the fat, take it off, trim it off. Hey, classy girls. I still can't believe you guys got so much snow in Pensacola. Hey, I need to talk to you. Are you around later? I'm assuming it's Stephanie. Our classy friends. Let me know. Text me and let me know. One more breast and I'm done. Oh my gosh. Mickey, aren't you near Pensacola? Are you in Destin? Mickey's out with her sisters gallivanting around Florida. That's the best group. Ooh, yuck. See? Ugh. I just don't know why it's slimy. Ugh. It's not really slimy, but you know. Do you wash your chicken? I used to wash my chicken, but then I heard you're not supposed to. And if there was nothing in the sink, I probably would have washed it. But I also went to the expensive grocery store, so I'm like, oh, it's probably all good. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Is the dishwasher clean or dirty? All I can hear is salmonella in my head. No cross-contamination here. All right. That. Okay, I'm feeling better. Gotta take a drink. Okay. I have to unplug my speaker. I have to be honest, I've never used this crock pot. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know. Oh no, I've used a slow cooker. Okay, let's see. There, I want to select low. Does it just turn on? Do I have to hit on? Do I just put a timer on? Is it on? Fingers crossed we have dinner that's cooked. I went to a friend's house one time and she made, she doesn't cook. And she's like, come over, well, I'm going to make dinner for you and my sister. It was raw chicken. But it was a crock pot meal and it was raw. Okay, I hope it gets hot. I need to put the beans in, but at least everything's in there. Now I'm stressed that this isn't going to work. My dog is over here because he wants to... Uh-oh. They need to go OUT. What brand is it? It's a crock pot. I can't show the front because you're on a computer. Washing chicken spreads more germs. That's what I heard, so I stopped doing it. Now, if there's nothing in my sink, though, I'll wash it and then I'll spray everything down with bleach. And I don't feel like getting a strainer out, so I'm using the can to strain my beans. Or to wash my beans. Hey, that worked pretty well. All right, well, how long have we been live? I just made dinner. It took 27 minutes. And then I'll just have to come at the end and I don't know if I like that sound. Come at the end and shred the chicken. All right. Everything's submerged. That's a salmonella spoon. Yuck, yuck. Put my lid on. Oh, it's getting warm. I did it right. So this is what's the recipe? Chicken taco soup from Weight Watchers. It's probably 1 point. So Ben's on Weight Watchers, and he always makes me laugh because he's like, this is so-and-so points, and this is so-and-so points. And then I'll eat a Snickers, and I'm like, oh my gosh, on my plan, my Snickers is 0 points. He gets really mad. Well, that was fun. Let's keep the fun going. Next, gotta clean up my mise en place. I do love to cook. Okay, there's something wet right there. It's water. I thought it was gonna be chicken juice. Let's see. Move, and more soda. So, when you wash your chicken, it causes potential bacteria, blah, 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 blah. Oh, we just had white chicken chili. Or white chili with chicken. I don't know. You have nacho cheese. Ooh, nacho cheese soup. That sounds delicious. Now it's time to open a box. I mean, I'm going to be excited about this because it's fabric. You're probably not going to be excited about it because it's solids. But I have some quilts that I'm making for our synagogue. When am I going to have time? I don't know. Every night. I told myself I'm going to go every night for 2 hours and work on these until they're done because I have a month. But I did order the fabric. So this is all from Connecting Threads. And they're the Color Wheel Solids. I love their solids. I love their fabric. Their fabric is really good. It's printed on the, it uses the same like printers that most of the big brands use. Same dry goods that most of the big brands use. The only difference is it's direct to consumer, so it doesn't cost as much. We're doing, I forgot, it's taco soup. Chicken taco soup is for dinner. So what did I get? So I got my backings because I'm going to do everything if I'm going to make a big order. The box was 11 pounds. I told Ben, did I get a box? And he's like, yeah, it's 11 pounds. So this one is called Paint Splatter. Let's see if I can find the one thing is they fold them weird. So this is a wide back called Paint Splatter. I haven't used this one before. I think this is a Connecting Threads exclusive. And like, so it's, this is the dry good that it's printed on, the Okanakawa, that stuff. You'll see that on some of the other labels. That means the fabric that they're printing on is the same. And then this is one of my favorites. This is their cobblestones. I just like the cobblestone white backs that they have. And they have a few colors. I think, is this one Dove? Oh, this is silver. But I like that. I think cobblestone is currently on the machine in a red as the backing for my projects. I loaded a wide back and I just started quilting stuff on it and then just adding another piece and until the until the white back is done. Okay, so these are, obviously this is white. I needed a lot of white. It's going to be the background. So this is a Color World Solid White. And then because I digitized their logo kind of. So their logo uses, oh God, green, orange, like a pink, purpley color, purple, blue, and green. And so some of them have a few different colors. So like the orange section, I thought I had one more orange, has like a light and a dark. So these will be the light and the dark for my orange sections. Some of them I wasn't sure how they were going to work together. Like, don't ask me why I got honeysuckle, but I did. I think it was because I was seeing how the greens are going to work. These actually look pretty good. So this is Parrot. And then the one behind it is a Citron. But I like their names, but I like their colors. So this is Parrot and Citron. Those are my greens. And the oranges, you're going to be shocked at this, but it's orange. And then this is Persimmon. I really like persimmon. I think some of my favorite colors, persimmon. I love honeysuckle. I mean, it's just kind of a yellow, but I really, really do love this honeysuckle color. Here's just a really true teal, a really pretty teal. And that is, I think this is where I wasn't sure where I was going to play with. If it was going to play with aquamarine or ocean mist. Is that aquamarine? Which are also very similar. So this one right here is aquamarine. Teal will be the major section. And then this is ocean mist. And those two, like when you put the two here, obviously way different colors. But when you see them on camera behind, like when they're split up and the pools from that teal, they're almost the same color. They read pretty similar. I'm like, wait, which way? That's crazy. I need to go back and look at the logo to figure out which ones I'm going to use. They both look good. And then the purples, purples was another section. Now, when I first got the long arm and I was practicing quilting, I used a lot of these. Oh my gosh, Michelle, when I had my mom guess colors, I can't even think about it. I won't stop laughing. What were they talking about? Oh, when I first started quilting, I'm not a big doodler. I would talk about this in class. I'm not a big doodler. I feel like, don't I own all these colors already? A lot of them, yes. Well, no, I've used them. I actually have a whole like section under where it says Adam So Fun on the table back here because I was ironing stuff to make a sample. So I mean, I buy them and then I use them. So there's that. Line. Sorry, I'm like going back and reading things. So I'm not a doodler, and my way of practicing is stitching. I want to stitch it. I want the machine under me. I want to move around. I want to put on some music or a book or something. And so I went through a lot of color wheel solids when I first started because they're inexpensive, especially when you get them on sale. Sometimes you can get on sale for like $7 a yard, which is crazy. Good quality though. And one of the colors I use a lot, royal purple. It's just a really, really nice purple, very dark, but I would stitch royal purple with like yellow and orange to make those colors pop. One of the others that I would use, plum, royal blue, kind of the darker one. So like, I think royal purple is a prettier color than plum. Like plum's more kind of a matte, like a blackberry-ish almost, but they also have blackberry, so it's not. But I really do like the royal purple. So I would buy it in like 3-yard cuts and then just kind of lace them on, stitch as much as I want, and then just cut it off and use some more. One of my other, I really like the jam color too. This is jam. This quilt is going to be beautiful. Both of them. I'm going to make two. This is viola. So the purples are going to be another section where I need to see how things work together. It's probably going to be this palette. I think this is just a little too off. Well, it looks good there though. But I'll have to lay them out and see where things are lining. I always like to like lay fabric with whatever it's going to lay next to it. So that was my fabric haul. 11 pounds. This is what I'm going to be making with those Quilter Select, the triangle sets. And you know, I had done the layout in EQ. I love the people over at EQ. I'm never going to stop saying enough great things about them. I did the layout in EQ, but it was angled. So it's angled to the left. And I couldn't figure out how to set it up so it would lay right. I sent them an email yesterday. I mean, obviously, they're probably going to get to things a little faster for me than for other people. But even before I was like doing stuff with them, I would ask questions and I always got an answer. And by the end of the day yesterday, they had fixed it. And they're like, oh, you just have to do this. Blew my mind, which is why I'm going to Electric Quilt University. Oh my gosh. I hope the bag doesn't rip. It's like when I'm running away. Bye, guys. I'm running away. My life is over. I'm leaving. Oh. And then I trip. What if I tripped and fell right there? Oh, that's Adam So Fun for you. And then he died live on screen. So funny. All right. It already smells good. Now, when you guys cook, do you close the door to your fabric room so all your fabric doesn't smell like whatever you're making for dinner? That's one thing because our house is very open concept that I have to check. All right, my dog. Okay, so let's see. It is 11:46. I'm gonna give you 10 minutes because my DOGs need to go OUT. And one of them is sitting on the floor, Ozzy, looking at me. So any questions before I head my way for the day? and get some stuff done. Ooh. There's something all over our counter. I don't like that. Also, I hate using paper towels. I want to have a reusable towel. And I think Ben threw all mine out. Like when we get new kitchen towels, I always like take the old ones and stick them into the cabinet so I can clean with them. Then I just wash them. I did the video on what pattern are you using all those colors for. The colors are all on a pattern, it's a donation quilt I'm making that I made up the whole thing myself. So that's the pattern, no pattern. Lisa, I'm glad you got to hang out today. I need to jump on more often early. Heather's dungeon is on the other side of the house. Nice. Heather, you just need another house, just like me. I saw the ones, well, now that I have a serger, maybe I'll do that. I saw like the reusable paper towels. Although I don't know if I'd use flannel. That always made me, flannel's not going to absorb anything. I still need to absorb it. I mean, I think I do. I am kind of messy. Not kind of. I'm very messy. I forgot I bought these. I don't think Ben knew I had these because they would be gone. I was at Sprouts the other day and they had chocolate. I can't get enough chocolate. We use old towels. We actually, the dogs, we have a drawer of what we call dog towels. They have, surprisingly, they're Walmart. So I think I paid like $3 or $4 a piece. Old bath towels. Everybody's saying search bath towels. Oh, you know what? We actually have old bath towels that we're about to get rid of. I love it. I need to find our serger thread. I'm like looking around at things like, oh, being in the kitchen's like being in the sewing room. Except it's not messy in here. Other than when we cook. I'm gonna check flannel. I have some. All right, I gotta take this call. Everybody, have a wonderful week. Love you guys. Stay safe.